Hi, welcome back to the ATSF Wild subdivision. I'm Fred Wild, and this is my railroad. I haven't done a video in almost a month, but I've still been working hard. This is the second part of my deconstruction of my layout. I have large parts of the work that I didn't record, and so I'm going to show you around the train room first today. Make sure you stick around until the end. I'm going to give you a sneak peek on the new plan. So most of the layout is down now. I'm working on framing the walls of the basement, and I will be hanging some drywall. As you can see, I have a pretty good mess right now. I removed the wall that the peninsula was mounted on, and I am reusing the drywall that I took off of it to cover the air duct in the room. I am also reusing the lumber in my framing of the outside walls of the basement. My employer was doing some major remodeling, and they were removing walls from the offices. This allowed me to claim a large number of 2x4s that I can use in the framing of the rest of the basement. I did, however, have to remove about 4 kajillion screws out of them. Once I get the framing done, I will have a little bit less mess and a little bit more room to work. All that is left of the layout is this corner, and none of this area will be saved in its current configuration. I am continuing to work my way around the layout. I am now pulling the peninsula apart. I will not be saving any of the peninsula except for the track, the backdrop structure, and maybe some of the foam. Some of the reasons I decided to tear up and start over was because I did not like the minimum radius I had. I decided that I wanted to go with a 32-inch minimum radius, and this peninsula only had a 26-inch radius. When I laid the track, I soldered the track joints. When I removed it, I had to cut it into 6-foot sections. At this point, I must have forgotten to turn the camera on because that was all the footage I have of pulling the peninsula apart. Here's a little bit of footage of the aftermath when I was done. I am now turning my attention to the bridge section. I first removed all the loose stuff, then the bridges. I didn't want the bridges to get damaged. When I built this section, I didn't screw it down to the joists. I attached 2x2s to the plywood and then bolted them to the joists. This way I could easily remove it from the joists on the stud wall. The new plan has 3 levels on the peninsula and 2 levels around the rest of the room. There's a 2-track helix in the upper corner that is actually 2 separate 1-track helices put together in one loop. Lots of the plan is not finished yet. Once I have got a more complete plan, I will do a separate video on the track plan and how it has evolved. Thanks for watching.